Over the years, we haven't been great at being completely successful at the way that we do software. The Standish Group is great at collecting together for quite some time the idea of failure and challenging and successful software. And you can see that failure and challenging has held pretty steady over the years. We've got a small amount of success every year. What's something that you can do to get over that failed and challenged way of doing software? One of the main ways you can do that is to focus on smaller releases more frequently. One of the primary problems that you have when you're thinking about software on a 6-12 month cycle is you're building up a tremendous amount of risk before you release the software. You've got all these features that you're putting in there. And until you actually release the software, you don't know until this point if it's actually going to be useful, if it's the best way to implement it. You don't get a lot of learning and insight into the best way to do the features to not only match your expectations about what customers want to do, but also even discover what those expectations should be. Doing smaller releases of software more frequently, you change this curve around. If you think every week we're going to do some features without knowing what it is, we release the features, then we're going to do some more features, then we release the features, then we release the features, and so on. If you follow that pattern, you're going to manage that risk a lot better. And you won't always get things right, of course, but more frequently over time, you'll winnow out and figure out the correct way of releasing things, and you're managing that risk a lot better. So if you're interested in that, I cover this concept and all sorts of other things in a lot of the books that I have. Go to tanzutalk.com and click on the videos link. You can find free downloads for those. Also book some time with Tanzu Labs. You can book an hour or maybe even more to start to understand how to think about software this way and start to work with us to transform the way that you not only think about, but actually do and ship your software.